Hello and welcome to the Sheffield United career mode. This is it's not really an RTG, but it's definitely a long-term career mode. We are starting in the Premier League, obviously with a newly promoted team. The team isn't great. We're playing a five-back. I'm not sure about the five-back. My defense is good, but we need to make some signings. And the first signing we're going to bring in is Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough. He's a good player. He's done well in the Championship, and we're going to bring him in for not a bad deal for £3.9 million. We only have 20 million to spend, but hopefully we can get some more money. And the next player, obviously, we need a goalkeeper. Wes Foderingham was not good enough, so we decided to bring in Ilan Melier from Leeds, obviously a relegated team. So signing all of the best young players from the Championship would be good, and it means we've got some future. The next player we're going to bring in is Federico Riotto. He's a decent player. He's a good centre back. We needed a centre back because we play a five back and we don't have that many brilliant centre backs. He didn't want too much money, around 20 grand a week, 18 grand a week, and for £5.31 million, I'm quite happy with that actually. But then we're broke right now, so we thought let's get some signings, and yeah. Let's say we get Slimane out and Ollie McBurney. They both leave. Slimane leaves on a loan, and McBurney goes to Brentford for a free. Then we're just looking at players who are on less than a year contracts, like McBurney, Norwood, Fleck, and Osborne. We have too many wing backs, and we then offer McBurney out to Getafe. We're definitely not selling Cameron Archer. He's been brilliant in real life, and in the game hopefully he does well. And there's confirmation that Slimane goes on loan to Besiktas for a year, and Ollie McBurney leaves to go to Brentford for just for a permanent deal. The next player we're bringing in is Patson Daka. We bring him in for we didn't really have enough money, and Norwood is not going to play, since I do prefer Davies. Is it Davies? Forgot. But we do bring Patson Daka in because McBurney just left, so we're quite happy with that. And then we do agree a deal with Leicester. Obviously they get Osborne. There's buying two of our players. Osborne leaves to go to Leicester. Yeah. So and then we thought we'd bring in a youth scout. So we bring in Louis White, and then we're ready for the lineup. We've got our best team going out, a couple debuts, and hopefully we do get a win against Crystal Palace. Palace are quite a good team in this league. They have obviously they've got Roy Hodgson. He's a good manager, but I think it's a bit mid-table. Oh, and there's a shot by I think it's Archer, and it was just hit the crossbar. But here's Lerma. Oh, it's a terrible pass by our defender, and Eze's through and goal, and he does score. 1-0 down already to Palace, and it is not looking good for us. If we play like this, defensively we play like this all season, we're definitely not surviving. Because really, this season is all about survival. I mean, if obviously, it's not like a career mode that season one we're getting Europa League football. This is difficult. I put on difficult. Oh, and it is. And Palace have another shot. It is saved by Melier on his debut. Start having a bad game. Oh, and another shot saved by Melier. Now Thomas, he's a decent wing back. Obviously, wing backs need to have a lot of pace in our team because they're going to be running up and down the wing, running up and down. Cameron Archer plays it to Davies. Davies shoots, and it is saved by Dean Henderson. Henderson, a former Sheffield United player as well, on loan from Manchester United, and that is terrible foul. And I'm horrible at free kicks, terrible. So I thought, why not go for the shot? It was actually close. It was close, but it didn't go in. Now we're on to the second half here. Here is Thomas the wing back. He's quite a good player. There's a fake shot. Goes inside. In. Oh, and it's saved. Another save by Henderson. Was a good chance though. And here is Patson Daka, the player from West Ham. He's been alright recently. He played alright for West Ham in the Premier League. Gives it to Davies, and it is saved by Dean Henderson. We have played quite well. Under the scoreline, doesn't look great, but we've had a lot of chances. Maybe could have finished them better. Here's Hammer, and it is another save by Henderson. Henderson has just been really hard to go against, and it is full time away. Let's play at home at Bramall Lane to Crystal Palace, and it isn't great. But we have got this next game. Going straight on to the next game, we have given McAtee on loan from Man City, and we've given the new CDM from Middlesbrough. Yeah, away at the City ground. Obviously, in the game it says they've got Steve Cooper now. As you know, they have Nuno Espirito Santo, and then we give away a penalty straight away. It's not great, and Chris Wood. From the spot, Chris Wood actually did score a hat-trick against Newcastle literally a couple hours ago. But from the spot, Chris Wood, and Melia was never saving that. We dived the right way, which is a bit annoying, but Chris Wood scores, and it is 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Is Gustavo Hammer. Hammer has just been like last game and this game, you can just see how well he does, and he plays the ball in, and Cameron Archer scores, and it is 1-1. You see, Archer's going to be, hopefully he does well this season. He's going to be the main striker. Obviously he's not Premier, like last season at Middlesbrough he was brilliant. People were asking, is he Premier League level yet? And I think he is. Well, hopefully he proves that to us. Now, straight after kick-off in the second half here, Chris Wood, and he scores. It's 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. Chris Wood again, he is a very good player. He's one of the most I think he's quite an underrated striker. Obviously, doesn't do much. He doesn't get much game time, but when he does play, he is always lethal. And now Anthony Elanga, he joined Forest from Manchester United this year. Plays it. And Chris Wood scores a hat-trick. He scores a hat-trick against Newcastle, then scores a hat-trick against us. It is very unlucky, the goals. Defensively, I think we played, but now, look at this miss. Just look. How is Brewster missing that shot? We brought him on for Archer. Wanted maybe getting a goal. Oops. But then he messes that shot up. It's a terrible shot by Brewster. Now we have got the final game of the episode, which is against QPR. Obviously, two terrible results for us in the league. I think Palace was bad, but Forest was pretty bad. But I think the backup teams going against QPR. Hopefully we get a win here. And here's Traore. Traore, he shoots and he scores. And it's 1-0 to Sheffield United. We do get the goal. It's nice that we score a goal. Obviously, this season we haven't, last couple of games we haven't been scoring many goals. No goals in our first game, 1 goal in the second. Now here's Lowe. It's very rotated, this team. Lowe still has it. It is a good crossing, and it's a very good header by Traore. He's been very good this episode, actually. He's been playing well, and I'm quite happy with him, actually. Yeah. And now here is second half. Free kick, and it's a brilliant strike by the QPR player. That is a brilliant goal. No one can complain about that. No keeper stopping that. And here's Brewster. Plays it, and it is a penalty. Is a foul on. I don't really know who the foul was on. I think it was on Koulibaly. No, not on Koulibaly. I think it was on Traore. Fleck comes on, shoots, and he's saved. Saved by by Begovic. Now Traore 1-on-1 for his hat trick. Traore. It's another penalty. And Begovic. We missed one. Can we score the second? This time taken by Ryan Brewster. He's never missing that one. Brewster is never missing that chance. Yeah, and the game's pretty much over. 3-1, and when the final whistle blows, we go through, and we're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. We get our confidence back and we get our first win of the season. Obviously, next episode, hopefully we get our first Premier League win. Next episode, we will have transfer deadline day and a game against Manchester City. If you have transfer suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.